And I think that's something that people don't know, because I certainly did not know. And I learned that during the pandemic from doing research as to why it was so good to invest in the S&P 500. And it said because they keep knocking out the bad companies. And I'm
Yeah.
like, so you're always going to win.
Yeah. It's
It's
crazy.
like it's a no-brainer, right?
It's so tough to beat, even Buffett says it, and he's an active investor. He's like, no, man, S&P 500.
So, what do we tell people that are just starting out as entrepreneurs? Like, let's say they're in their 20s or even their 30s, and they're just starting to get into the entrepreneurship mindset. I want you to tell them, as kind of like a closing statement, what should they put into their mind? What should their mindset be when it comes to like belief about money, belief about income, belief about being too late or too early or whatever it is? What do you tell people to like motivate them to be like a passive income strategist?
Man, the biggest thing is forget the limiting beliefs that your parents gave you or family gave you, because they just scared. They don't understand things. They want to pass down the same thing their parents told them, that money's evil, rich people suck, we can't afford this, stuff like that. It's not you can't afford it. It's how can you afford it? So if you're looking this and this and you're an up and coming entrepreneur, like I said earlier, find something you think you want to do, go do it. And you might hate it. I've tried things where I'm like, oh, maybe I want to start this back in the day, and I do it and I'm like, this sucks. I'm glad I didn't start this business. But find stuff you like, and you're going to find that thing if you volunteer and be like, oh man, I really like this. And you start learning how to do it. Then you find the guys who are winning at it. You're like, hey, can you do this? And a lot of times you can find coaching programs where the person's doing whatever. And you're like, hey, I really want to do this. And they'll give you a roadmap. And then you're like, oh, cool. This is awesome. And then you just start building on that. And then you build good, especially if you're younger, start building good money habits now. Talk to your tax person, get an IRA, put money away, build an emergency fund, and just go after it, because the sky's the limit. Once you get into entrepreneurship and you can break past that first year or two, you get so many more opportunities that open up to you.